that Strength has, but he is much more flashy and risky.
Okay.
But as far as like actual play style and champion speak, they should be about the same, both him and Stermy.
Interesting.
Nick, Stranger, and Clutch is what I expect.
Well, you got 2 of them right so far. Solag for Vo?
I guess, yeah. And the Clutch for Stermy. There we go.
This is the first map, guys. We're starting. We're seeing the whole series through between Stermy and Vo.
Should be a really fun game to watch. Both players are really flashy.
Yep. Vo
So
flashy in movement, Stermy flashy in aim. I guess it's a fair way to put it.
Regardless which way it goes, it should be awesome for spectators and a lot of crazy frags.
It's interesting because they are 2 very different styles as players. I mean, not just for the obvious reasons that we just stated, but just in how they like to get the job done.
Style-wise, though, I would like style versus style. I would probably give Vo the advantage on Quake Champions, just because Stermy's style of like sometimes trying to be a bit too flashy might end up biting him if he misses a shot. Luckily for him, he doesn't really miss his shots.
Alright, well, I'm on Vo to begin with in this lower bracket game.
Stermy already has a rail. Doesn't land it though.
GG, he missed his first rail.
And Vo delaying the mega for 17 seconds.
Yeah, that was a long time, and Stermy's not going to be aware of that necessarily.
Oh, does he need to if he keeps landing rails? That's like exactly what I just expect from Stermy. Just keep landing rails. He saw him, but he didn't have the rail out. That's... Oh. No, behind the Stermy is... Vo's moving way too fast for him right now.
He's going rapid. He did just use the injection, so he has an extra boost. There is a delay on the armor compared to when it was taken the first time round, I think.
Yep. And Vo finally has all of the major weapons. 1 minute in the game, Vo has done a total of 10 damage.
And Stermy?
160. 2 rails.
Okay. You can smell him right there. Oh, Vo can't find the shot.
Oh, that's a lot of damage from Stermy. That could be a frag. He does have to use the injections on 75 health.
He was on 1 health.
Yeah, so... Look at the frag from Stermy.
Whoa,
oh,
my
he
God.
doesn't... He tries to zoom in and zoom out too much and ends up whiffing the shot.
Oh my days!
There we go.
I thought Vo is just focusing on the movement at the moment to try and get out of the rain of fire.
It's nearly 2 minutes in, and Vo still only did 10 damage. Finally doing something more with the machine gun. I like this from Stermy. Predicts the spit. No, that's not where you want to be, Stermy. That's really not where you want to be. You should have stayed up, controlled the high ground, since Vo only had the rocket launcher. Take advantage of the weaponry, but he didn't do it. He was a bit too greedy. This is what I mean. Like this kind of mistake, this can cost him a lot. Like strengths on that, on there, for example, he would be much more conservative. He probably gotten the frag.
Let's get out! Oh my God. Vo's just struggling with his own stack at the moment. He's not finding enough resources before he gets into a fight again. Taking a fair few items now. More armor around. He might get railed. Yeah, that's it. And he's going to go down once more. Ooh.
The problem of going in versus someone with such aim when you're a movement player is that usually if you have good movement, doesn't mean people won't hit you. It just means that people's aim usually isn't enough to hit you, because you do give a lot of free opportunities for someone who has reflexes and aim good enough. But most people probably just don't hit those shots. But Stermy doesn't really miss much, so you can see Vo, he's really scared to move right now.
It's good.
And he's Vo.
He needs to adopt the style. I like this. Many thanks, So Smooth, by the way, for subscribing. I wonder who you're cheering for. I presume Vo, obviously, because he's on Maestro, but, you know, I'm still curious.
I mean, his name is Sir Smooth. I would say Stermy for sure.
You're probably right, actually. Stermy's pretty damn smooth. I can't argue with that.
Oh,
But Vo's got a really smooth head, so...
Okay.
So maybe it could be either. Of course, he says of course,
Oh,
of course it's Maestro. That was nice from Vo, very nice.
Stermy actually misses that rail, and Vo lands. Vo trying to play it much slower now. This should be a frag for Vo. Yep, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Nice frag, nice trap, and Stermy still hasn't realized that Vo isn't really moving much anymore and just waiting for him now. A good adaptation of style from Vo.
This is a bit more like the way he was playing versus Cooler, actually, and it was a style that you don't really expect Vo to play, but they try to get into each other's head so much more, and I think we're starting to see that between Vo and Stermy.
Oh, I like that from Stermy. Just ability just to use the rail work. He goes in with... Oh, he had the LG, I didn't realize it.
He might die! He might die!
That,
You got it!
that.
Christ.
He kind of forgot that the speed goes through the shield, and he wasn't expecting Vo to hit that much of the direct speed. Does the direct speed actually go through the shield as well?
Yes, it does. I believe.
Oh,
Round 2.
Like, clutch. Oh, sorry. Sorlag is a bit of a counter to clutch in that respect.
Yeah. What's Stermy doing? He went through the jump pad 3 times.
Yeah,
Up the jump pad even.
was he trying to like sneak onto the rocket somehow? I don't think he got it.
I don't know.
He did.
No, he didn't. And Vo should definitely just cover the railgun. Oh, nice stability usage. Oh, that's really nice from Stermy. Can he land the shot though? They're both... Okay, no, Stermy is the only one railable right now.
Nah, Vo wasn't railable before, not even to Zoo.
Oh, Vo.
I can't believe he
Good
landed
damage.
that.
Is he gonna try and land the rail? No, he's too scared because he's railable. Now coming in, this is gonna be one major item for each.
Yeah, Vo started, he was hoping that... Oh my god, he's gonna find him though.
That should be track.
Wow.
There we go.
I thought
Nicely
that Stermy was going to grab that actually because Vo was a little bit late getting his weapons out after using the injection, but he made up for it. Was pretty close. Ooh. Uh-oh. Wow. He lands the direct.
That can't be serious, Joey. Screenshot or lies.
I didn't see. Sees him for a fraction of a second, not getting enough, but still basking in the glory of his current champion lead. And Flo de Sobs is asking how many players will win a Quake World Championship spot in this cup. Well, we know it's one at the minimum because Agent definitely won't go, and it's possibly 2 depending on what the outcome of Cypher's visa acquiring experience is.
You can see like this different style that Vo is playing right now is catching Stermy off guard a lot. He just got railed without even being able to respond to it. He was not expecting Vo to just be standing around trying to land the rail on him.
Vo's got a lot of information right now that Stermy doesn't have.
Heads up, and they're just gonna...
Vo misread that a lot.
I guess the information was useless.
Well, there was a nice little walkabout that Stermy did, and it misdirected Vo quite well. Or Vo overthought it. Gonna hear him on the left in a moment.
There's a rail.
Good shot.
Vo is railable.
You can't say that. Every time Anarchy gets railed, he's railable.
Yeah, it's true, it's true. Even every time he gets whispered on, he's railable.
I'd probably say it anyway, but still. That actually worked out nicely.
Stermy was not expecting that.
I don't think Vo was expecting that either.
Oh, Vo?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Alright, he's got the Sorlag out.
That is like insane frag right there. That should be illegal.
The armor's still up here, no one took it yet. I don't know if that was a good move or not, to be honest. That was so incredibly crazy. He's almost got his asset spit up again.
No. Oh, Stermy should see him. There should be a rail. There it is. Drive-by rail. Stermy's favorites. Oh, he comes back again. Oh, he actually misses that one. Okay. Misses the rocket jump in, misses the rail.
Vo needs to find his way to the rail at some point shortly. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was terrible speed by Vo.
Yeah, he didn't go far
Oh,
enough.
there comes Stermy. Stermy going for it. Shading Vo. Vo is right below him. And Vo's running. It's 30 seconds to go. Whoever gets the next frag could just win the game. If you get the next frag within the next 30 seconds. And Stermy is frantically looking for Vo. He should be see. Oh, he doesn't see him actually. Vo's going for the rail finally after all this time. Stermy doesn't know it though. He has no idea Vo's right above him.
Yeah, Vo
just got the rail gun.
Very peaceful from him. Picked the angle at the right moment, but too much fast movement from Stermy for him to pick the shot. This is an interesting battle, actually. Oh, okay. Not bad damage at all. He has to move away. He's in so much trouble. He goes for the armor instead. And he knows what side of the map Stermy is hanging around on, of course, because of that damage on the edge.
This isn't good for Vo though, because Stermy had the heavy armor to fall back on. And now he's trying to get position on the Mega already. Why does Vo go up the bounce pad? He's crazy.
I have no answers for you there. If he can land a shot though on Stermy is so weak. And the Mega's up, but Vo's playing very, very passively, not going for any angles.
7 seconds. Stermy should make his way on time for the heavy armor. Can even land the rail before. Oh, he chooses to go for the LG. A little bit of rocket damage.
It's going to be a huge stack for Stermy.
I like this from Stermy. But he should not miss out on the rail. He can just TP up. He doesn't need to play this aggressive. Okay, this is nice from Stermy. There he goes, and he should be just rocket jump up and go for the Mega. There we go.
I was one rocket jump too much from Vo. He needs to get out of here.
Stermy just saw him.
I'm going to switch over to Stermy because Vo's very much just on the run at the moment. He's trying to be smart with his rocket jumps, but sometimes getting a little bit overzealous. He needs to get that 150 health and that 100 armor. And once he's got that, he'll start feeling a bit better.
And Stermy probably underestimating Vo's stack at the moment. Vo's on 150 and 75. So Stermy still shouldn't try to go for any direct fights, but just keep trying to line the rails.
He knows exactly what.
Oh, he knows it.
He doesn't believe it.
He looked away?
He doesn't.
Oh,
he believes in his read.
Yeah. Too bad. We saw him in gets railed.
That's
and
actually important. It's important for finally Vo to start doing a little bit damage on him, even though Stermy's going to heal over it. Just asserting himself on the map a little bit more because he's been very much on the run for the last 2.5 minutes.
Oh, Vo coming in.
He needs to
He's
land
gonna
a
try
shot.
to go for a long range battle.
That's actually the overstack is pretty much gone now as well. Whoa, okay.
Nice rocket. And Stermy, oh, he goes below. This should be finally a red heavy armor for Vo.
I put the advantage for Vo actually because using that dire orb, even though it's only for a few seconds gone, that lack of mobility prevents you from making very aggressive moves. Oh, he's missing the rail as well. That would have been a hit every single time.
Stermy gets back the control pretty much with this. That's another rail. Stermy could go in for the kill in the next 10 seconds, right before the red. And Vo's even... Okay, he's not going to hang around for the red. That would be suicidal, I was about to say. Stermy might even not go for the red just to try and get the kill.
I don't think he knew where Vo was. He didn't hear anything down the bottom. And I think the advantages have changed again. Now it's Stermy in the lead again.
Fragging coming now. For someone. Oh, Vo, Stermy, he completely whips out the dire orb and is not that healthy anymore.
Not at all.
Yes. And the Mega is going for Vo. Stermy, he's in so much trouble right now. He is in so much trouble right now.
I don't know how he's going to protect himself. There's no dire orb as well.
There's nothing for Stermy.
He's keeping it together at the moment, though. Alright.
A lot of players would be just shaking right now.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, Vo finds him. And Vo is completely stacked.
Information play is big.
Yeah, that as well, Fuzz. I forgot to mention. Because Stermy, he didn't have any rail ammo, and that threw him off a lot as soon as he tried to fire.
Oh, I had literally, as you said that, I was like, ooh, this is bad. Didn't notice it earlier though.
Again, he goes for the rail and he's like, nope, no rail ammo. He really needs to go for that rail ammunition as quickly as possible. He could be going for it right now. Yep, there he goes. Die rob jump. And he gets the rail again. Okay, he can now win the game, Stermy. None of the players landing the shots. Vo does though.
This is going to start becoming a fairly tiring game to play for these players. Whoever wins this round, I think, is going to win this map. Even though it's only the second round.
This should be for Vo.
Whoa, he's got it.
There we go.
Takes it down. That attack in the end was just, I mean, you blink and you miss it. What was that with Stermy? Did he just slightly outposition himself as to where Vo was?
I don't think Vo wanted to like exactly attack Stermy. He went for the light green, and Stermy used the die rob as well, which put him in a really bad position.
Wow, he's going in straight away actually. Vo is just going to get out of here and be like, right, let's play the rail game then. Oh,
this like Stermy's lagging a bit.
He's having a lot of trouble, and I think Vo's just let him go actually.
They're both on. Oh no, it's just Stermy. It's okay now.
Oh, that LG damage from Vo. He's not got an amazing stack himself.
Italian internet isn't known to be great.
It's true. Is he at home at the moment then? Up in
He is in
Genoa
Italy,
or nearby Genoa?
I guess so.
Well, I think they're going to basically discount what was happening in the first minute of this game, and really the duel on round 3 has started a few seconds ago.
Stermy starting with a clutch though, we haven't seen him start with a clutch yet. We've barely seen him use the clutch.
It is unusual.
Nice
going up
rails.
versus the Anarchy. Do you approve?
I mean, I like clutch versus Anarchy because whenever an Anarchy comes in to try and get a frag, you just need like to be really well positioned with in close quarters with the rocket out pretty much.
The thing is, I quite like Anarchy versus Clutch though, so it's unusual.
Oh, Vo's rail game has been on point in this match.
Yeah, he's definitely been doing alright with that. I think he'd be delighted to get the first map. It'd be a bit of a relief for him to do that. Huge stack though for Stermy. Stermy's just going to back off. He hears the robot charging and he's like, no thank you. 2 big items. Yeah, Vo is on the run. He does not want anything to do with things at the moment. He's going to drop us off of the armor. This is something that Stermy's heard. He's looking to see where is Vo going to be exiting from. He's not picked the right one. He's only just going to stack himself up further.
Nice rail again by Vo. Oh, that's nice from Stermy. He knows exactly what Vo is trying to do. Doesn't actually manage to make much of it though.
Interesting.
There you go, Stermy. That's a nice rocket. A really powerful one as well.
Whoa.
Oh, and Vo, he's getting caught off guard a lot. Stermy as well though.
With the shield, but he's used the shield and he's going to go for items instead. Vo's going to back off and put himself up to starting stack. And we have got Mega up as well. You need to land your shots now because there's no armor at all for Stermy, or shield even.
This is good for Vo. He could stay in this fight because it's obviously favors him. He just needs to land shots on a huge big robot that has no shield.
He just has no armor himself, so if one shot's taken from him, he's just got to get out.
Yeah, but that's a
I don't even know if he had his
probability game at that point, because your model is so much smaller than that. So even if you're slightly out aimed, it's still okay. Nice shot by Stermy. This should be a frag. He does with the rail. Can he actually hit another rocket?
Well,
I like how patient
he's missing everything versus him. Vu's got a big chance, but he's just been hit by a decent rocket, which makes him railable. Nice. Oh my god!
That should be another one, but Vu is faster on the trigger.
Yeah, that was it. That was trigger finger work there.
That should be a reaction. Never mind.
Who's older, Vu or Stermy, by the way?
I'm not sure. I have no idea how old either of them are actually.
So I think Vu is 32.
No, that's maybe. Is he?
Might be wrong. He's in his 30s for sure. Are you Wikipediaing or Googling it?
Yep. I mean, I'm checking in Facebook.
Well, there's only 10 seconds left on this round, by the way. I forgot about the clock, though. It took so long, the starting bit. And Stermy's going to find him for a second, but there's just no time whatsoever. The chase was over. Vu is 32, Stermy is 30, apparently.
Yeah, Stermy is 30, and okay, so Vu is older.
I see. Interesting. So,
yeah, by 2 years.
3-0, though, in the first map. Was quite a long first map, though, even though it was 3-0. Definitely hard fought by both players. Let's see what happens next. I thought Cooler was 31 now, or is he just 30?
I'm not sure. I think all the players are from... They're all from like 85 to 89, basically.
What? No, I'm 89 though, and I'm not in my 30s.
I'm just saying that's like there is no one like from like 84 or something, maybe CZM.
Oh right, okay, sorry.
They're just from 85 to 89, mostly from 85 to 87.
You might be right. You might be right there, yeah. It was Cooler's birthday at the regionals actually, so yeah, he just turned 31. Yeah, that's good. That's it, Memphis. Good shout.
Did ZSX say it on stream? I told him to say happy birthday to Cooler on stream.
I can't remember. I think he might have. Actually, did you tell him?
Yeah, because he
okay.
didn't know.
I'm pretty sure he did at least. Vu needs a moment. Well, while he has a moment, I got some chocolates, so...
Oh my god, I'm so hungry right now.
I'm pretty hungry. It might be pizza night tonight, actually. It's 9 o'clock, and it doesn't sound like the tournament's ending anytime soon. Double chocolate truffle. I'll take that one. My rig can't stream at 60 FPS very well. My computer's actually dying, so I'm going to try and do some improvements on it tomorrow. Neutrino beat base. Good job, Neutrino.
Nice. So Neutrino is on the winner bracket final, right?
Yes, I believe that's right.
Prepare for draft.
Can you maps discussion?
It's gonna be Sarnet now, and let's see what will the players pick.
Who picked
Stermy the first pick? He actually picked Scale Bearer. That's a very interesting thing from Stermy. We haven't seen him play Scale Bearer yet today, so bit of a odd one there. Vu, as usual, just picking Anarchy, probably.
So like him next, presumably.
Yeah. He's trying to decide which one will I pick first. They will never know. And Stermy,
surprise.
Will he pick Clutch again? I'm not quite sure. I think he might be asking for a redo maybe because he didn't want... Ah, never mind.
I think they might restart this one.
No, it's all fine.
Oh, is it?
I mean, Vo says he doesn't see champ picks, so he might not be expecting the skill bearer. Doesn't really matter because his picks would be absolutely the same. Stermy, what's he gonna pick? And the Ranger, so no clutch for Stermy. He opts to go for the skill bearer instead, so he doesn't get countered by the spit.
Unless he sees that Scale Bearer's picked and he's like, oh, I definitely would have picked something else or something along those lines, but...
Nah, probably not. I mean...
I'm pretty sure he'd go with that anyway.
Yeah.
But Scale Bearer's tough to go against, to be fair, with the small champions.
So apparently we will be doing a restart because he cannot spawn.
Can you tell Stermy I'm going to restart as well? Because I was actually, as a spectator, was getting some jitters.
Go for it.
So, right. Yeah, just tell him quickly. I'll do the same. Are you talking about the nicest Russian Quake player at the moment? I think Evil's great. I loved meeting him at QuakeCon, to be honest. Cooler's been really... I've obviously never met Agent. Pavel I thought was really cool, but he had even more limited English.
Speaking of Evil, we have 666 viewers.
It's a shame we're not watching him at the moment then.
Indeed. Is he still in the brackets?
I'd imagine so.
Yep, I mean, his game versus Sleep didn't go through yet, and I'm going to assume that's because Evil doesn't know how to do anything with the ESL website. He won the game and didn't really do anything else. But he's going versus Luke next, and then versus Proximo, and then the winner of that versus Base.
Can you get Stermy to invite?
They're all restarting.
What?
They're all restarting the game.
Oh, it's everyone restarting.
Yes, everyone.
Oh Christ! Okay. All right, I've been invited.
Invite me as well then.
You actually played against Evil yesterday. Random squad went 2-3 to the last champion. Fair play. I got no comment on that. That's decent. Now, I haven't met players like Neutrino and Base and Ins and things like that. Do I ship Strengths and Agent? Oh, I'd love to see Strengths versus Agent on LAN.
I don't think Agent would stand a chance.
I'm not even bothered. Most of the reason I want to see them play each other on LAN isn't because of what the duels would look like in game.
Yeah,
I just want them to sit opposite
awesome.
each other or something like that. That would be magic for me. I don't even care what the result is. I wouldn't even want to see Quake on a screen. I would just stare at their faces. Yeah, you never know. Like, I think there's a sort of probably multiple layers of drama in Russia that obviously no one in Western Europe or America or anything like that knows about, just because there's too much language we don't understand, obviously. So I wonder what crazy drama could be there. Maybe like Evil slept with Agent's sister. I don't know if he has a sister.
What?
We don't hear about it, but it's like really downplayed a lot that it's not doesn't eke out into other, and like maybe Agent's really angry at Cooler about something deep and personal, but it's not quite manifested onto stream.
I think Evil would only be angry at someone if someone stole Evil's ice creams.
If someone stole Evil's ice creams, what?
Yes, because that's like Evil's favorite dinner. He just eats ice cream.
Is that all he has?
From when From the time I spent with him on QuakeCon, yes.
He only ate ice cream.
Yes. For dinner, just ice cream. Like.
He went to Denny's, I think, with a bunch of people.
Yeah,
I can't remember. If I was
he
there or
went
not.
with me.
Oh, right, okay.
We all went there, and he just had like 2 huge ice creams, like vanilla and strawberry. And he barely ate any of them. Like,
He did what?
he barely even touched them. Like, that's the only thing he ordered, and he barely even touched them. That was his dinner.
What the hell?
Prepare for draft.
Alright, we're into map 2. Vo won the first one 3-0.
I think. No, never mind.
Oh, I didn't see chat. Okay. Oh, this is where it's going. So Stermy back to normal pick. I think we're going to have Solag and we're going to have Nyx as well. And then Ranger, whatever it was at the end.
Yeah, it should be Ranger. There we go. In Starnet, that's going to be a little bit harder for Stermy because this is a map that favors air control players a lot due to not being open. So it's really hard to rail people who are just flying around.
Actually, that's a good point, chat. If I do get to go to QuakeCon, I am deeply scared about this makeup artist.
Oh man, if you do go, I want to see pink lipstick on you.
Oh god, no. If I go, I'm gonna be like, seriously, let me do it. Just give me the brush.
I think she'll
Put
just
away the
look at you.
lipstick.
She'll just look at you and go, "Okay, lost cause. Never mind. I'm off."
That's fine. Wait, what? I just got kicked out.
Something happened. The game is now loading. Yep, I got kicked out as well. Back to the lobby. I guess they aborted.
I'm so confused. Wear a wig with Machiavelli and for some reason it's not letting me see like everything. And definitely not. Makeup on players as well. Oh my god, I'm sure some people would kick off about that. Or are they playing? I don't know. They could be playing.
No.
We just got kicked out.
No. They're on chat.
Oh, I can't see. Chat's not updating for me.
Well, I see what you said, and Stermy just went away.
Well, chat was acting really weirdly for me before.
Stermy left the party.
Vo is master now. Makeup Valley.
I really need to go have dinner after this game.
Can you get me some as well?
I can bring you a pizza.
Oh my god, pizza. Need that in my life.
I need a kebab so badly. Like, I've been craving kebabs for like 3 weeks.
I wouldn't mind a kebab either now you mention it.
But I would eat anything right now. I don't even care.
Right, I've left the party. I think it's being done again.
I guess, yeah, just invite me again.
How many players will qualify for QuakeCon today? 1 or 2, basically. That's all we know. Let's restart the brackets. Refresh even. So Tox will be playing Chronic at the moment. I think I got an invite. Okay. Stermy's invited. We're going to try this again.
Invite me?
Oh, it's on Stermy. I think he knows to invite you though.
Well, say it on chat.
I will do in good time. Winner of this, if I haven't already clarified, goes versus Ins. At the moment, we're waiting for Luke and Evil to finish to go versus Proximo, where the winner will then go versus Base. Loser of Chronic versus Tox will line up after Ins. I hope you guys have got your refreshments ready. Because we've probably got a couple more hours at least on this. I'm going to look at this link again, but that link's not working for me. But I know what Machiavelli looked like. I'm fully aware. Right, so
Chronic
out
and
of the
Toxic
people who
both
are left in it, I say the people left in it, most of them, who do you think's going to take the first slot?
Toxic, of course.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's interesting though, because Evil went straight down to the lower bracket, so we don't really know what he's capable of at the moment. I won't be surprised if we get an Evil versus Tox grand final.
That would be awesome.
I think that would be very cool.
Because we've both been like underestimating those two players.
Yeah.
You especially.
Hey, what I did was a business decision, okay?
Where's Vo0? I don't see Vo0 at all in the party.
No, nor do I at the moment. Toxic using his illegal mouse. If I were Tox, I'd be like getting rid of that mouse now and just focus on using something that's definitely going to work on all tournament computers now. Because
Yeah, that's why I switched as well from the 3.0. Because I went to ESWC once and they didn't let me overclock it. So it was terrible. I'll play like the first game and I went away.
3.0 was probably one of the best mice that I ever used, but I found it was such a pain in the bum to keep overclocking. And not that I'm ever a LAN player or anything like that, but
Yeah, it is. Like especially if you travel like more than 3 or 4 times a year to go to a LAN, it is a pain. Because in LAN you switch around computers a lot.
yeah.
And every time having to do that, and then sometimes it might not be allowed. So just save yourself the trouble.
But I don't endorse any specific mice. To be honest, I'm not even happy with the mouse I've got. I want something else. I just like a light mouse. I don't like this heavy nonsense, you know, these 100-gram mice.
Toxic just started versus Chronic as well
Okay.
on ZTN.
Well, we're following the Stermy train right now. Stermy's on a boat, apparently. I do want to try actually that new. Is it a Logitech wireless thing? I'm quite curious about what that's like to play with.
Is that it, the mouse that Use has?
I think so, yeah. I know the
That's
ZSX
terrible.
is trying it out. Is it?
That's terrible.
Why?
I cannot imagine that not having any input lag, or even lag.
Nor me. And apparently,
Perfect mouse control.
apparently you can also have a cable for it if you want it.
Yeah, but then just use the cable.
I mean, I might. Maybe it's just a good mouse. I've no idea.
Like, extreme. I don't think the technology for wireless mice is there yet.
I hope Stermy makes it. QuakeCon needs an Italian. QuakeCon Duel needs a maestro. That's what it needs. The thing is, I worry actually for both Stermy and Vo0, because I think whoever, as I said, whoever goes up, who wins, goes versus Ins next, and we've got to start going on a potential high ping train. I think they could be lucky though that Proximo, Evil, and Base aren't on their side of the bracket, but things could get pretty dramatic. Let me look at that loser bracket a bit more. No. So Chronic would drop, and I think Chronic would drop on Vo and Stermy's side.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Savage. How long will this be? Well, hopefully this game will start in a moment. I just don't know what the hell Vo's doing. Are you trying the new Logitech mouse, Rami? Stermy did not win versus Vo. It's currently 1-0 to Vo, but we're trying to figure out how to start this next game. Way.
Vu's back finally.
I think Vo needs something for a second.
More.
Stermy on a love boat with hundreds of babes, and I'm forcing him to play Quake. He'd probably do that anyway. He'd probably be chilling with loads of models, and then see a computer with Quake on the screen and go, hold on, I play a game. That was my best Italian impersonation I could possibly do.
I have it to play.
I'm actually quite impressed with myself that it came out that averagely. How do you think he got all those models there in the first place?
That reminds me of the jacuzzi we had in the original Face It house.
That was like the best and worst place I've ever stayed.
It was awesome.
It looked amazing, but it was...
I think
It was typically Italian. Beautiful, but massively impractical.
While I was there, we only used the jacuzzi like once.
It was, yeah. Probably things should be not said on the stream. I remember Rolled. He had some interesting times. Anyway,
the DDK story.
The DDK story?
Yeah, when he got lost, the view and roll.
You got lost?
Don't you remember? I think it was like the first night when you rolled and DK went out, and DK
I don't remember.
basically separated from the two of you, and you found him later with someone else.
I don't remember. It was so long ago now, actually. We're going into it, guys. We're getting into the game. 40 seconds, and hopefully we got everything set up correctly. Scale Bearer being an interesting pick from Stermy on this occasion.
Yeah, I wonder how he will play with that, because I mean, typically this map favors Vo style a lot more. And if Stermy went with the clutch, I still think that would favor Vo. So maybe he's just trying to play games with Vo's mind by playing Scale Bearer. I'm not sure what he's going to try.
It is interesting because, as you say, it is more of an anarchy map. But Stermy picked it, so I guess we'll find out in a moment how things are going to be going down as we start with Vo on Sorlag. Probably hop over to the LG as well. And we're getting a heavy champion versus heavy champion to begin with.
You just called Sorlag fat?
I said heavy. They're heavy, like heavy, medium, light. Okay.
You're hurting your feelings.
Well, you don't want to be a light dinosaur.
Why not? Of course
You would be a shitty dinosaur then. If anything, should consider it a compliment. Ooh.
You're a body shamer, that's what you are.
Definitely not. I love big beautiful dinosaurs. If we're gonna try and attack the armor.
Ron isn't happy at you at all for this disrespect.
Oh, how we got Acid coming in as well. We did get a little bit of the bull rush. I probably did about 50 damage, but it helped a little.
How much damage did he actually do? 175, 174. Yeah, he did 50 something damage.
Yeah, short range it does only a small amount, and Vo's just going straight into the rockets, and that was decent. Excellently picked fight. And the heavy champions are out. I don't care what you say.
He said he's gonna kick your ass in Dallas if you go to QuakeCon.
I bet he's even shorter than you.
No, he's not. It's tall, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like 188.
That's short.
Is or 185, not sure.
That's even shorter.
I mean, I never met him, so... Okay, no, he's 179, never mind.
Oh, what is this tiny? What are you then?
Never mind.
In numbers. What's your height and numbers?
Mine?
Yeah.
167.
Okay. Oh, well, Vo had the angle, but not the visibility on the Ghost Walk next. 50 health left. This is okay. Hasn't gone over to the small armor. Can he find him around the corner?
Oh, Stermy is gonna die. Oh my god, I'm
difficult.
amazed Stermy's still alive.
Just gonna chase. I think just directly. I think that's the best thing to do, actually. Missing everything though. We need to get over to the mega. There's gonna be no time to do anything. But they, what? No, wrong item, Vo. What are you doing here? No, and Stermy's over here as well. I don't know what's going. Why are they fighting here?
Best timing, and now the red's gonna. Yeah, the red is up now, and none of them is there. They're like, what just happened to this game?
Okay.
Is the red ever gonna be up?
All right. Fortunately for Vo, Stermy also lost timing, and now they can both live happily ever after.
Oh, Stermy's there again. 10 seconds before the red.
Oh, really?
Is Vo gonna join him? Yep, Vo's going there. Nice rail by Vo. Stermy just needs to lag it now.
He's trying to follow this. This is smart actually by Vo. He's triggered the Ghost Walk.
Oh,
wow.
Stermy!
I think he felt that Vo was about to drop or something like that for the armor.
Yeah. Oh, it's sick rail by Vo.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. Business time by Vo.
Stermy's hitting 12% rail.
Prepare to fight.
I'm a 195, 196, Kareem.
Round begins.
They're like
Something like that.
230.
Maybe 195. I think.
One.
No, you're like 230 for sure.
No, that would be really. It already is inconvenient being tall. That would be just unbelievably inconvenient. Oh, wow. Oh my god, that damage was just crazy.
That was really fast.
I think, like, all the acid connected.
All the acid that could have hit.
Yeah, that was crazy. Can I slam dunk a basketball? I have absolutely no idea, actually. I do love basketball, actually.
He doesn't do sports, guys.
I do sports, alright?
Badminton is in the sports.
Yes, it is. Get stuff.
We've been over this.
Pardon?
We have been over this, and it is not a sport.
Oh my god.
It's as much of a sport as chess is.
Now. Chess?
No. If you want, we'll play tennis, like real men do.
I'll play tennis as well. Oh, the acid coming up. He manages to get the kill right at the end. Jesus. Over to Stermy, sorry. Trying to escape a little bit.
We're being really aggressive, knowing that Stermy only has that starting machine gun to work with. And Vo already picked up all of the major weapons.
He possibly could have gone more aggressive. I mean, Stermy's most powerful weapon, the Dire Orbit, had been used previously.
Yeah, he could have, and he could have gotten the frag. Decided not to. Play it a bit conservatively.
Things can go wrong, of course. Mega's been taken. Stermy's got pretty much every weapon he needs.
He needs to start landing rails.
Oh,
yeah, that didn't land.
Smooth way to do the jump. That's the right angle to do it from. Do need to experiment a little bit to make sure that jump is right. It's harder than it looks.
Like, that's the kind of jumps people should try and do, not the silly jumps you jumpers try to do when you get in this map. Oh, Stermy, they steal the mega.
Oh, he actually goes in for that.
Nice rail. Who is railable? And really low on health.
I can't believe he hung around for that. He goes for another as well. Both of them equally weak. And Vo should get the armor as a reward for his bravery.
Well, there it is. His bravery has been rewarded. Mega up soon. Vo should be able to get on it in time. Oh, Stermy goes for the rail. The Dire Orb lands, but the rockets don't connect at all.
That was not enough damage from the Dire Orb, and we are 2-0 up for Vo. Stermy has not got a single round in this series yet.
Yep, Vo playing really, really solid. And I think if Stermy wins a map, Vo would probably go for Corrupted Keep, and that would screw Stermy over even more. These maps like Sarnat and Corrupted Keep are really strong maps.
Yeah.
Versus Stermy. What I feel at least.
Oh, he's kind of invisible.
Nice.
He's avoided all the damage from that. He's going to chase him with the rocket. Can he get anything with the rail gun?
Going into the red.
This is go.
It's crazy.
Whoa.
The 1 HP. He stays alive. That kind of feels unfair a bit. There he goes. Should be able to get the frag now. Okay. That's not how I imagined he would get the frag.
I'll switch back over to Stermy. We can watch him. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Vo to get that first kill though. It was very close.
Oh, Stermy going in for the red. The rockets aren't good though. Who's the only one doing damage there? The red's still up. And it's everything.
That's really nice though. Vo should have known that the armor hadn't been taken, and he just went in for the kill. Another rail. Oh, he's not quite there to land it. The armor's still up. This is really bad for Stermy.
And that's the end of the game, most likely.
That's it. That's got to be it. That is Vo taking it 3-0 on map 2, making it 2-0 in maps, sending him through to play versus Ins next. Very, very solid by Vo in the end, actually.
Indeed, saving the honor of Maestro.
Yeah, for now.
For a little bit.
for now. And let's see, what do we go to next in that case?
I go to dinner and be back fast. And you go to whatever game you want.
Well,